In French, in France, we would say baguette.
Non TV Plus Ultra.
Ulrisa.
Anyway, lead on. Allons-y, but not too fast. Right, let's go.
Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I also hope that my mic is not muted today. Because yesterday we started muted. Let's see. Let me just double check everything's working and then we will begin. But how are you? I hope, what have you been up to? Anything exciting? Etc. Let's see. Let me see here. Alright, that's working. That's connected. That's doing that thing. Beep boop. Beep boop. Some more beeps. Some more boops. And I think we are good to go. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and move on over. Right. Meow. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Hannah, you were first. How are you today? How's it going? How's it going, my friend? And then Brad. Hello, Brad. How are you? How's it going? And Sassy, thank you so much for the 25-month resub. Also, I do agree that Juliet needs to work on her enthusiasm. 25 months. That's crazy. Sorry for the slurping. It was my coffee was like filled up all the way. I was afraid I was gonna spill it. Gilmore, welcome in. How are you today? How's it going, Alonzi? You're doing great. Thanks, Brad. That thing is very important. Glad it's doing it. Yeah, it's super important, Tab. It's got to do the thing, or if it doesn't do the thing, then nothing stays together. Tab, how are you? How goes it, my friend? Then what's the point? Yeah, if it doesn't do the thing, then why are we even doing this? That's what I say. End stream. Yeah, friends, today's stream will feature 100% less crying, probably. I don't foresee any crying in Powerwash Sim. But you never know. But you absolutely never know. Wait, you're a bit under the weather? No! Did you have to go to work? Did you go to work today? Did you power through it? Did you stay home? Are you going to work tomorrow? Are you feeling better? Worse? Water of a different type, yes. Instead of high pressure tears out of our eyes, it'll be high pressured water out of a power washer. So just something to consider. I will say again, Venba was very, very good. What a great game. Fantastic. Loved it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Definitely, you know, there was just, I had to wait, let's see. I did. Luckily, I didn't start feeling bad until right around the time we were wrapping up, so it wasn't too bad. I think it's just heat related, honestly, and luckily I don't have work. Oh, what? That's awesome. What are you doing on your day off? Lounging? I went back to watch some of the parts where you're gonna go see Barbie? Oh man, I really want to go see it. I had to rewatch some of the parts of the VOD yesterday where because I was crying, I was not really processing what I was even saying, and I had to go back and watch those parts so that I could just even remember what happened. I could not. I also didn't know if what I was saying was even intelligible, as sometimes I have this thing where, so I've said it before, I've said it once, I've said it twice. Bit of an emotional boy sometimes. And that game just really got me. It really got me. And I tried to hold it back. I tried to hold it in as long as possible, and then at some point I couldn't. And so I have this thing though, where there have been times where I've cried before, and I still try to talk, and then I realize that the people that I'm with or whatever are like, I literally cannot understand you. You're just kind of like, you know. And so I just didn't know if any of that part of the game was at all intelligible. I think you can. I think I was able to hold it in well enough and still focus. I tried to focus all of my attention on my my elocution, or my like how I'm saying the words, and so it was fine. Good. Gosh. But then I was like, you know what? We're gonna watch a movie today because we need to cheer myself up after. I mean, it was a great 100% recommend, by the way. Venba. If you have any interest in it, I do recommend playing it. Reading words like a robot. I wasn't focused on what was being said. I just knew that it needed to be said. You're so focused on reading the words that you didn't understand anything you had read. That did happen to me when in one of the puzzles. I actually posted that clip on Twitter because it was like it's kind of funny, and I didn't want to share any of the other clips that have a little bit of spoilers or whatever. So I thought that would be just a good one to share. But afterwards I was like, I'm gonna watch a movie today because you know what? I think I need a bit of a pick-me-up from the game. And so then I watched a movie that I'd been recommended a while back, and I knew of the movie when it was coming out and just never watched it. And then I double checked Rotten Tomatoes, and it was like it's a 97, 98%. And I was like, excellent. I think this is supposed to be funny. And so I watched The Peanut Butter Falcon. Have you guys seen it? Shia LaBeouf. Some other people, that one girl. Spoiler alert, I cried. I cried even more. Even more with it. So yesterday was a bit exhausting, honestly. It was perfect because I don't think I heard anything you read at that moment either. Yeah, I'm sure. I was the part that that was so funny. I thought because I was reading then the instructions for this next recipe thing that we had to cook in the game, and I just could not. I realized that I had been reading paragraphs, and I had zero idea of what I had just read. It tells you like process, and I was like, I don't even know. I don't even know. Never heard of it. Heard of it, but haven't seen it. So you were just having a very feels day. Yeah, it ended up being a very feels day, but it was a very good day. I mean, overall, I think. But yeah, I would say I was kind of surprised that it's at a 97% Rotten Tomatoes score. I would say it's a good movie. It's a very good movie. I would give it like a high 80s, maybe a 90. People, you see, that's the thing, and I'm not a big peanut butter guy. Maybe that's what it was, is that I didn't have the attachment to peanut butter. Friendship over, no! Lose my number, I don't even have it! I've never been a peanut butter guy. Can't say good. Chad has gotten on to me in the past about my lack of interest in peanut butter, but blasphemy. I know, yeah, people feel strongly. More for us. And Tears, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, you see, look, everyone, you can have all of the peanut butter. Didn't know I made another enemy. Tap, you see, there we go. There we go. Somebody coming to my aid. Gondor coming to my answers the call. But Peanut Butter Falcon is good. The without spoilies, it's about a guy with Down syndrome who is staying at a old person's home. He doesn't have like any family or anything, so the state needs to put him somewhere. So he lives in an old person's home, and he kind of has a goal and dream to go to this wrestling school that is led by somebody named the something redneck. It was like I can't remember what his like wrestler's name was, but it was like the something redneck. And he wants to go to that person's wrestling school. Like he has the tapes that say like, come to such and such place. We have a wrestling school, blah, blah, blah. And so that's his like ultimate goal. So he like runs away and runs into Shia LaBeouf, and they go on a little adventure to places and things, and you know, the hero's journey. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. I also cried like multiple times through it. So I was like, I thought this was supposed to be funny. And I mean, there were some funny parts, but I don't think I was in the mood for it. Jet's always right, but wrong about peanut. Wait, you're not on my side? Oh. Betrayal then. I see. It's betrayal. I can't call people out for not liking a specific food since I dislike so many of them myself. That's fair. That's fair. And I don't think bad about you guys for liking peanut butter. In fact, you know, I applaud it. I think I promote it. I support you guys in that. I love that you're such a defender of peanut butter that you were ready to fight at the hint of me not being a fan. I'm very similar. I just like dying on peanut butter, on a peanut butter hill. You see, I wouldn't even go there. There's no way I'd cry in a movie called Peanut Butter Falcon. Right, what's there to... What would there be to cry about? A lot. No, we've had this conversation. I live on peanut butter. Okay. But then there's a discussion, number 2, smooth or chunky. The correct answer is chunky, by the way. Tap says smooth. I don't like half-finished jobs. That's amazing. Brad also says smooth. Chunky or smooth, everybody? Oh. Sassy says smooth. Uh-oh, Sundeers. How does it feel to be so wrong? I love that. Pretty smooth. Oh boy, you guys are hilarious. Side note, everybody, speaking of hilarious, Tap and I are going to be playing a game later this month, so you guys should get excited. It's going to be like later this month, so I'm telling you guys maybe a little early. It's only August 3rd, but I think it's gonna be fun times. So you guys should get ready for that. If you haven't already followed Tapicado, you should. Because he's wonderful. He's currently going through Tears of the Kingdom. We're gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, by the way. When is it? Later this month. I don't know if we have... I missed? Later this month. We don't know. I don't think we know the exact date yet, but... That's just how excited we are. We gotta just tell you early. Smooth on sandwiches and just eating, chunky in the oatmeal peanut butter cookies that I make. Ah! That's very interesting. Do you guys just eat peanut butter straight up? Like, what are you guys doing with peanut butter that you guys like it? I have not liked peanut butter on anything that I've had. On toast. Sometimes. On bread. My schedule is a bit in flux right now, so I'm waiting for things to settle to be more definite. Yeah. Peanut butter and apples. Ugh. Peanut butter on toast is good. Sorry, didn't mean to make that noise. I put it on pancakes, waffles, French toast. Fight me. I won't, because you'll win. I won't fight you, Tap. I will fight for your right to like peanut butter. Or something. I think that's what the quote is, you know? I may not agree with you, but I will fight people for your peanut butter or something. Peanut butter Rice Krispie squares? But why would you do that to Rice Krispie? Why would you do that to it, though? All it needs is marshmallows. Ritz crackers and peanut butter is good, too. It elevates it, does it? Peanut butter also has the unique property of curing hiccups instantly. Does it? That doesn't sound true. That seems like a lie told by Big Peanut Butter. That seems like propaganda. Peanut ganda. PB and Ganda. That's the only time I'll eat peanut butter on its own. Holds up signs as he's always right. No! Scout's honor. I usually just use a glass of water for that. I just go scare myself. I'm just kidding. I honestly, I don't know I don't get the hiccups too often. Every time I think of the hiccups, I think about that girl who had hiccups for like years and then she killed somebody. Peanut butter is a good source of protein when on hikes and camping. I don't think the hiccups did not lead to her killing somebody, but she just had it was a coincidence. She just happened to be the girl that had hiccups for years, and then she ended up killing somebody at some point. They're unrelated. I mean, that's fair. You can't just casually drop that. There was, yeah, how long, I'm dying. Hold on. Girl who had hiccups hiccups for years? She was known as Hiccup Girl. How, okay, maybe they weren't for years. It only, how did she get, I mean, I guess it's still a long time. It says she had hiccups for weeks. But I feel like they said years. Maybe I'm confused. But they were unstoppable, so maybe that's what was like the thing, you know? Maybe that's why. I thought it was years. Hiccup Girl. Uncontrollable case of hiccups. Also, the music's kind of loud, isn't it? Her search for a hiccup cure included ingesting sugar, peanut butter, breathing in a bag, and having people scare her. Sorry, that's like terrible. Anyway, she did kill somebody. I just lowered the music a little bit. She's in the jails. Now who is spreading propaganda? Imagine you commit actual murder and you're still known as that girl who had hiccups. It's apparently she, like, her Wikipedia page, well, is her name, but she has a section called Hiccup Girl, so. What's weird is the article only says long-lasting hiccups. It doesn't actually give, she would hiccup 50 times a minute. That's a lot. That's a lot of anything in a minute. You could put 50 of anything in a minute, and that seems like a lot. Imagine you commit, oh yeah, you got me snorting with laughter on that one, Jet. Oh, perfect. Good, I'm glad I caught you off guard. American Charles Osborne had hiccups for 68 years. From 1992 to February 1990, and was entered in the Guinness World Records as the man with the longest attack of hiccups. An estimated 430 million. Yeesh. That's crazy. Yeah, we have, she's been a topic of conversation before. I guess it's safe to say that peanut butter saves lives. Wait, why? It didn't say the peanut butter helped her. But she tried, like, other things. That's got to be so painful, yeah. At that point, it's just hyperventilating. I know, I can't, like, how do you breathe normally, or how do you, like... Granted, I'm sure that's why... Because they stopped... I was making that joke before peanut butter was ruled out as a salt. Oh, I see, yeah. I see. Anyway... No, she tried it. Tried everything. I love the idea of, like, she just had people try to scare her for, like, weeks. That's got to be, like, awful. I wrote it right as peanut butter left her mouth in that list. Look, all I'm going to say is that's why I never trust somebody who has the hiccups. Immediately distrustful. Haunted house road trip. Maybe one scared her too much, and then, you know. I mean, supposedly it was like years later, but I mean, I'm not saying she didn't hold a grudge. So. But, I don't know. Crazy times. It is, you can tell we definitely live in the age of the internet when somebody is the hiccup girl, and then she's also a murderer. You know? Because you know, if somebody who was a meme did something, they would still say, like, ah, yes. Everyone would still refer to them as, like, the person from the meme. We're laughing, yeah. We're next. On other random weird internet things, I don't remember where I saw this. I think this was... was it Reddit? I can't remember. Someone was like, I think, maybe, oh, I think it was on Reddit, but maybe it was like Twitter screenshots or something. I can't remember. But someone was like, I'm pretty sure Princess Diana is still alive. And then they had like photos of like examples, and all it was like it'd be a picture of Princess Diana, and then a picture of Logan Paul, and then like Princess Diana, and then Logan Paul again. And after you look at enough photos of them, I mean, you do start to wonder. You know, it's the internet when the murder is not the thing people lead with in the description. That's so true. You do start to wonder after a certain point, though. But there's like a weird, I mean, it's just like an odd, there's something about their face that's very like similar. I think they also have like very similar like colored hair. This is funny. This is funny walk Brian. He walks funny also. Also a murderer though. Oh, and he commits arson, I guess. See, totally. I feel like that's definitely the age of internet that we're in. 100%. Oh boy. We've had some fun conversations today already. out of nowhere. We need it though. Yesterday, I mean, yesterday was good, but it was a long day. But what else has been going on? Anything else? Any other Guinness people who are also murderers that you've been reading about, or memes turned arsonists? Not that I know of. We can talk more about soccer bubbles for an unrelated reason. I mean, I do want to have you guys in bubbles just to protect you all. How was softball? How was softball, Brad? Speaking of bizarre stories, I saw a TikTok yesterday, and I'm not going to get the details right, but apparently there was a baseball game a long time ago where the batter fouled a ball and hit a woman in the crowd, severely injuring her. They stopped the game to get medical attention and carted her out of the stadium. As she was leaving in the tunnel, the game resumed and the batter fouled a ball and hit her again. No, is that real? When was that? A long time ago. How long ago? Is there video footage of this? I had 2 days of personal development, and it was just as validating as informative as yesterday. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. We won, Brad. That's awesome. Congrats, Brad. Congratulations. Is this your first win? Have it like, because did the other team you were on, did they win at all? I have 100% heard of this. What? 1957. Yeesh. Wait, Brad, did you get hurt at softball? Is that why you brought up the bubbles? Brad, what did you do? What did you do? I learned a new word today. What's the new word? But that's a crazy story tab. Sisu. What does that mean? Uneven base, and I stepped on it funny and bruised my heel. No. So are you like walking funny kind of? Like, does it hurt to put pressure on your heel? How did you manage that? The whole point of the bubbles to prevent injuries. So I have brought up before that I am going to put people in bubbles, like in the like not a bubble, but the like those like inflatable hamster wheel ball things. I've said that I'm going to put everyone in those so that way nobody gets hurt. And that I think yesterday I said that I was going to kidnap everybody and put them in bubbles for their own safety. A bow on that story, apparently the woman and the batter became great friends after the fact. Oh my gosh. I mean, it almost seems worth it at that point. Friend for life, but you have to like almost like die for it. I mean, yeah, I'd do it. I'm down. Sisu is a unique Finnish concept. It is a Finnish term that can be roughly translated into English as strength of will, determination, perseverance, and acting rationally in the face of adversity. Sisu is not momentary courage, but the ability to sustain that courage. It is a word that cannot be fully translated. Interesting. That's super cool. That's awesome. Yeah, walking funny with less arson. Oh no, it's walking funny Brad. Gotta be careful. How does it feel today? When's your next game too? I might be kind of promoted at work. I'm talking with my managers tomorrow about it. Yes, it will come with a raise and more responsibility. They are short-staffed with all the sports we're managing, and I will be in charge of running maybe soccer and softball ticket operations. Gilmore, that's awesome. Would you enjoy that promotion? And you won't even fight me over peanut butter. No, I'll fight you. But I'll just hold back at the last minute, you know. Aww. No, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I didn't sleep last night and took the day off today because I wanted to sleep and keep racing. How was your day off? I hope it goes well, Gilmore. I hope you get that promotion. Yeah, the personal personal development actually made me more enthusiastic for the start of the school year. I'm looking forward to it now. That's so good. I'm so excited for you. Wasn't there some kind all right, take two. Wasn't there some kid who Wasn't there some kid who got launched like 20 meters into the air because he was an inflatable ball and it got caught by a mini tornado? But was he okay after? Mini tornado sends boy inside inflatable bubble soaring through sky. Police are investigating a freak accident involving a boy who was catapulted 20 feet into the air after a mini tornado crossed his path. The heart-stopping incident happened June 4th while the boy was playing inside of an inflatable Zorb ball at a food and wine festival in Southampton, UK. The 9-year-old was seriously injured by the phenomenon, reported the Liverpool Echo, and is under close medical observation. It was a dust devil, according to the National Weather Service. A witness said he was at a festival at the time and rushed to the boy the moment he took off into the air. Let's see. Okay, but here's the thing. I mean, it looks like he's probably going to make a full recovery. But look, here's the thing. Would he have survived if he were not in the Zorb? Just something to think about. If the tornado had just picked him up. So maybe. Yes. So, we don't know that, Brad. There's no way, because he would have been picked up. Do we know that? There's no way to know. Still didn't want it to start yet, but when it does, I think I would go to all the meetings in regards to those sports, and I'm not sure if I want that much adultness, but I know I can do it. I need to step out of my work comfort zone. Gilmore, I believe in you, Gilmore. That'd be awesome. You'll crush it. The people who showed up with their significant others learned a new word yesterday at Ball. It was defenestrate. You know, I feel like I know the word, but what is it actually defined to? Defenestrate. The action of throwing someone out of a window. I feel like I have heard this, and I think I know why, is because of Reddit and Russia. But wait, why did that come up in softball? No need to call them names. Well, there goes the bubble theory. Yeah, some articles say 20 meters, some say 20 feet, so I don't know how high it really was. Nobody taught him how to roll out of a large fall. We can still do bubbles, just watch the weather forecast first. Yeah, it does seem, I mean, I suppose dust devils happen kind of randomly, but, you know, yeah, just watch high winds, right? Just don't go, guys, just don't go outside if it's a high wind. We could invest in some tie downs. Yeah, maybe like just some weights. We can have like weighted hamster wheel ball things. Cause that way then you guys can also like get a good workout in. I mean, if I'm gonna be picked up by a tornado, I would want to be in a bubble. Kind of the same, I think. Tap is always right. I don't know, but some people just decided to mention it. That's fair. Lord, time for dinner. Gilmore, enjoy dinner. And those weights for sure wouldn't slosh around into. No. It would be on the outside. It would definitely be on the outside of it to like weigh it down. I'm not crazy, Brad. I just want to put you all in bubbles forever. Yes, no tornadoes, no dust devils, no high winds. I mean, at least, like, if it's raining, you can sort of, like, roll it on the water, you know? I'm not crazy, but here's some crazy things. Look, I just want to keep you guys safe, that's all. Safe from harm. What's wrong with that? Why are you comparing me to, why are you comparing me to like Rapunzel and her witch? Was it a witch? Is it her parents? Who kept her up in a tower? Why are you comparing me to that person? Oh, so we'd be like spinny danger balls with all the weights hanging around. Maybe they'd be like adhered to it, so it's not like, there's not like, you know, it can't like get, you know, momentum. Her mother, that witch, I can't remember. I think I'm confused because in Into the Woods, it's a witch that keeps her in a tower. But I don't think the witch is her mom. I don't think so. I get confused. I've also never seen the Disney movie, Tangled. I've never seen Tangled. So I only know the like fairy tale and then Into the Woods. I think that's my only connection with Rapunzel. Everyone is in danger except for us. You know what? And you see, I'm willing to put people at risk for y'all's safety. The witch is not her real mom. Okay. I think we all use Tangled as canon. Adopted, sold in some versions, kidnapped in some others. Okay. A lot of my folklore is Disney-fied. I'm saving lives, just not yours. Look, if I had to pick and choose, I will choose you all. I just want you guys to know that. If I'm in a situation where if I have to real Batman vibe. If I have to save some people and you know, and you guys are one of the options, I will choose you guys. Sorry to everybody else, but you know what? They're not subscribed, so. They had their chance. Vix, welcome in. Hello. Look, I'm not saying I'm a hero, okay? Heck of a subscriber perk. I should say that, you know, that should be listed. That should be listed. Sorry, non-subscribed followers. Gonna just... I'll add that to the perks. If we're in a situation where... I wonder what yeah, that's a good point. I'll have to think of something special for the Patreon patrons. the Patreon patrons get to choose one more survivor. The patrons get tie downs. I love that. Is it Patreon patrons? Yeah, not Patreons. I don't think so. I think they're called patrons. Fairly positive. Look, I enjoy jazz like everybody else, but sometimes it's a little intense. And I always hit a point in that song where I'm like, okay, it's time for something not jazz, please. Yeah, I'll think some ideas, you know. Jazz out of context is a challenge. I do agree. Like, Cowboy Bebop does great jazz, and great blues and all that sort of stuff. But I don't mind jazz. I like also some jazzy numbers. But if you're trying to lo-fi and lounge and then suddenly jazz picks up, like, and it starts doing its like full jazz thing, it's like, all right, just might need to calm down a little bit. According to the Grimm tale, a sorceress demanded the baby after Rapunzel's parents were caught stealing from her garden. Okay, and that's kind of what Into the Woods is sort of like. Are you gonna start with some scatting? Yeah, I'm gonna turn into the scat man. Didn't they steal like a cabbage or something? Imagine getting sold to a witch for cabbage. That's a good point. That's a whole new layer of context for Avatar: The Last Airbender's cabbage merchant. Imagine if he was a witch. So basically Rapunzel's parents started the whole thing. Yeah, totally. So basically what I'm saying is I am the witch and I will keep you all in Zorbs. You know? At least you guys get to like walk around and stuff. You're not like trapped in a tower, but you will be safe. I can promise you that. I'd rather my own tower. Okay, you know what? Fair. Okay, but you know what? Real estate is a lot right now, Brad. And real estate is a lot, and I don't have that kind of money. If we're talking about not paying rent and getting 3 meals a day. Yeah, really that situation doesn't seem bad. That's why yesterday I was saying, I mean, if I get kidnapped, like, would it be the worst? As long as, like, you know, I have, like, a meal and I don't have to pay rent. We will all be great so long as we don't have to go up any hills. I'll have, like, escalators built for you all. Times are really tough, huh? Yeah. Definitely on some list for searching for how to get kidnapped. And all my friends live in my computer, so yeah, it's true. Hoists! We can use hoists to get you guys up the hill. Perfect way to use that emote. The only downside to like everyone being in Zorbs is if we're all in the same place and then there's like a fire at said place. Can you imagine the chaos of everyone just like bouncing like off of each other? And like, I'm imagining I'm not in a Zorb, so because I obviously have to be the one who's like getting everyone into the Zorbs. So I'm just imagining like just being like bombarded by all of the bubbles, you know. How noble. Right, yeah, I have to be the one, you know, it's the sacrifice. Do I not have a Nodders? I really should have a Nodders. Can we get a Nodders in here? What should we remove for a Nodders? Let's remove the Korok seed. No one really uses that. Hold on. We're adding it. But that's the ultimate stop, drop, and roll chance. Good point. Good. You guys certainly have the roll down. All right, Korok seed going away. Boom, removed. It's gone. No. We need a Nodders. Nodders is one of the ones that I use the most on Discord. There's so many good ones. There's like normal Nodders. There's hyper Nodders where there's fire in the background. There's a Christmas one. Maybe we should just stick to normal, you know? Here, we can do this. Maybe, is there another one that we should get rid of? Let's bring in... Let's bring in this one. So now there's Nodders. I got the notice. That's why I thought it was a shoe in here. Just regular type. Yeah. So we now have normal Nodders. If you guys have BTTV. But what should I get rid of? What else? What don't we use? How do we feel about Sad Cat? Is Sad Cat? I find, okay, we can get rid of that. I just liked it because it's that's actually a good point. It gets triggered accidentally all the time, so we can get rid of that. You know what? I'll accept that. Goodbye, pizza. Even though it's a Jets Pizza thing, and I love it. We talk a lot of we do. That's a good point. It comes up a lot. See, I don't know if you guys noticed though, but look. See, it says Jets Pizza on it. Because that's the name of a company, Jets Pizza. I've had Jets Pizza, it's pretty good. But all right, it is, it's removed. It's too late. Now, I kind of want either Hyper Nodders. There's a cowboy one, a Christmas one. Let's see, what else? There's a king one. There's a Nodders where the eyes are Nodders and they're nodding. Let's see. It's a Pikachu one. I say we go with Hyper Nodders. I feel like you guys would like that. I feel like Brad in particular would like it. For when you guys need to nod and say yes, but also it's hype. Froggy Nodders. See, look. There you go. Now you can hype. Whoops. You guys can hyper Nodders. This isn't Gizmo streams. No, it's not. And then you can also normal Nodders if you guys are feeling it. But whichever you guys like. Well, friends, how do you feel about some Powerwash Sim? Time to cry. No! I mean, you never know. And we can keep chatting as we wash things as per usual. I'm just here for the emotional support. Wait, to support me or for do you need emotional support? Let's see. I'm gonna have to move my cam. Wait. Also, why can't you see anything? Why can't you see anything? Hello? 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 There we go. There we go. It's fine. Everything's fine. To provide. Oh, they're there, buddy. My emotions are good. My body is in shambles. No. Your capture card is motion activated. Nice. If I don't move enough, it just turns off. Okay, yeah, we're in the middle of a job, so we can continue where we left off. We're doing a boat. But yeah, Brad, I do hope you feel better, because that is no fun. That's definitely no fun. We've done, like, remember when we were here last, we were talking about the poop journal? You know what, let's finish the interior. Feels like such a long time ago that we were talking about the poop journal. And yet, it feels like just like it was yesterday. I've been looking on BTTV. I haven't found any pizza nodders. Oh, that's sad. There should be. Can he, like, be eating a pizza while nodding? Is that the journal for the thoughts in the bathroom? Wait, were you not here for the poop journal, Cap? Were you not here for poop journal discussion? Nope, the poop journal. Okay, Tap. Let me sell you on this. Let's say you're out and about, okay? For when you're working on the poop deck. I know, we are working on it too. Let me sell you on this. Let's say you are out and about, and you know what? You find yourself in a desperate situation. You're out in public, and you find that you need to poop. But you know, I'm sure, like a lot of people know, lots of public restrooms, though, are not very clean. And surely, can you turn the game down a smidge? Yes, I can. How's that? Emo nodders, though, and I love it. That sounds good. Perfect. All right. So let's say you're out and about, emergency happens, and you realize that you need to do the number 2. We've all been in situations where we've had, you know, we've probably been in a situation like that, and we need to use a public restroom. Lots of public restrooms, though, are really dirty. Surely, if you had an opportunity, like if you had just enough time, you would love to be able to consult an app that would tell you by your GPS location which are the closest bathrooms and their ratings. Like, are they clean? Are they not clean? Etc. Etc. Well, enter in the poop journal. The poop journal has multiple functions. One, I will say its original function was just to serve as a way for you to log your poops. You could you know, just write, you know, log in the time, the date. It creates a little thing in your calendar, basically. Just so that, you know, if you need to report it to the doctor or something, you know, you could say, here were my last poops. You can even, like, talk about the condition of said, you know, poop and all of that. Important information. But then the secondary parts of the app have come in, which are that you need to you can locate and rate bathrooms. You can talk about, like, if it was clean, if there was enough toilet paper, like, is it well stocked, blah blah blah. What else could it do? We talked about poop influencers. I'm forgetting what their purpose was. Yelp for pooping. It's Yelp for pooping. And don't call me Shirley. Okay, you lost me. I was on all board. Wait, where did I lose you? At what point did I lose you? Or Foursquare. This is incredible. Garg, welcome in. Yeah, this is actually an idea I have had for a very long time. This is an idea I've had since like 2008, right around. The logging. But like, it's important information. See how many users visited each location. Oh, right. Okay, so here's the deal. Let me get you back on board, Tab. What if I could tell you that on Truly, but there's no social media app that I would trust. It's fair. Gosh, my phone is blowing up. Here's where I can get you back on board. Because, you know, if there's anything that we've learned over the past few years, things need to be gamified, right? Well, what if I could tell you your bathroom and poop breaks could be gamified? So here's how it works. Every time you log into a certain bathroom, you check in to that bathroom. It's very much like Foursquare, if you remember that app from a long time ago. What happens is, hold on, let me mute this. What happens is, you can, if you're the person who has checked in at this one bathroom enough times, you become the king of the throne. And then that is like, you like get points for it, basically. And then you get like a little crown next to your name and like all that sort of stuff. So, you mean, okay, you did win me back, right? So like, you get to be your own little poop monarch. And then it's sort of like a who's the king of the most bathrooms. So Yelp meets Dr. Records meets Pokemon Go. You have to spin the Pokestop, the poop stop, in order to get items. Actually, there are no items. We didn't talk about items, at least not yet. Yeah. So that's the general gist of it. So the poop journal. I've had this idea for a very long time. And I feel like it's how I would have made my millions. But it's too late, unfortunately. As thrilling as this is, I have to go get socks. Wow, well, if you're doing something so interesting, don't let us hold you back, Brad. Some real sock shade. I know this felt personal. I honestly did come up with that idea a long time ago. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you all that the idea basically exists now already. So my chance as like an entrepreneur is kind of over. And I will never have my millions that I deserve. So, but you know, we can't have everything. Can't have it all. We live in a tough world. But I did say if there are any like app developers in the chat that wanna get in on the ground floor, you let me know. We can start this thing. Maybe we didn't start it, but maybe we can perfect it. Is the door done? It is. Oh, for some reason I thought it wasn't. That's my bad. Anything else? Railing. Ah. There's so many puns I want to make. None of them are family friendly. Oh no. Can you also rate the toilets themselves? Because there's one toilet that still haunts me to this day, and I would like to save others from the experience. It was at a fancy hotel, and when you flushed, a hatch opened in the wall, and a robot arm came out with a little wipe to clean the seat? What? That's kind of terrifying. I feel like I prefer my bathrooms without hatches, you know? But I'm a simple man. I don't see what is dirty. Maybe it's on the other side. Oh yeah, it's like all over here. But yes, so you'd be able to rate like probably, well, I think realistically you'd be able to like rate the bathrooms, and then you would have to specify which toilet maybe with a drop-down menu. You'd have to like register the bathroom, you know. I was putting my pants on and suddenly a robot arm was reaching from the wall, nearly had a heart attack. That sounds terrifying. I would go into fight or flight mode. You know, I think robots should not be in the bathroom. Maybe that's just me, but I like absolute privacy, please. One of the best bathrooms I've been to was in Japan, where I was just in love. Because it was so private. It was a public restroom that had multiple like stalls, but it wasn't stalls. They were like full-on rooms. Like the doors went ceiling to floor, so when you closed it, you're like in your own little room. It was amazing. I almost like it was like a fancier bathroom than some houses that I've been in. Oh, that's not okay. So like it's one of those things where it's like, to be fair, there could be some people who are like, honestly, I really want the novelty of going to a bathroom with a robot inside of it. So you could say like this bathroom has robots, and then people would be like, I either do or do not want to go there. Really, so, because I feel like when it comes down to it, what we're doing is a public service. So like people can then decide, do they want their bathrooms roboted or not roboted? Have your bathroom your way. You get that one?
Dang.
Sassy!
In lieu of flowers, Mr.
What?
Panda gifted me some bits for our anniversary. So, I'm spreading the love.
What? Sassy! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. What? And that's what a lovely gift. I love that. Oh, right. Your anniversary is today, right? But you're celebrating tomorrow? Is that correct? Did I get that right? But Sassy. You know that that's very dangerous. Nodders, whoops. You know that that's very dangerous, Sassy. Tipping an amount like that at one time is dangerous. Because of...
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake. Oh no.
Oh no.
You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A big gifter? Sassy! Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits! I appreciate it, my friend. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. And again, also congratulations on your anniversary. You didn't need to do that, but what a lovely gift from Mr. Panda. And I feel honored that I get to benefit from such a day. But thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I hope you have a wonderful anniversary and day, etc. Sassy's really pulling for the cat, big cat. We'll see if it happens. I can feel the fighting on the other end of the thing. But Sassy, thank you so much. You've got generosity shooting up from the ground. I don't know if we made it. I don't know. But wait, oh gosh, it did. It went. Sassy, you did it single-handedly. Big cat, big cat, big cat. We got Sassy single-handedly big catted. Unbelievable. So many cats. Look at all these. So many cats. Look at all the meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Look at Elvis cat, licking cat. This cat guy. We have spinning lions. What else could we have? Then my favorite guy's about to come up. This guy. So many cats. Thank you, Sassy, for saving us from the big gifter. Now we have big cats. But hey, oh, that's not supposed to happen. Oh gosh. The double laser. It's never supposed to happen. But, Sassy. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's ever single-handedly been done. Maybe Emmers did it once, or I don't know if Emmers did it once by herself, but for sure she did the heavy lifting at least one time. So, but I feel like that's the first time I've ever seen someone just single-handedly do it. So, so kudos to you. If you guys don't know, when that starts, you can spam a certain emote and it will... That was honestly impressive. Yeah. You're supposed to... So when that happens... so we also have a big frog, but that one's on pause right now since the cat was the newest one. You could spam either... For the frog one, you could spam a certain emote that's a frog, and then for the cat one, you can spam a certain emote that's a cat. It's the easy... What's this one called? Glitch cat? What is this one? Glitch cat, yeah. And if you guys hit a certain number of glitch cats in that time, it does the beat cat. So, in the future. But Sassy single-handedly did it. So thank you, Sassy. And again, thank you also for the 1,000 bits. Unnecessary, but I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I'm gonna be, I'm trying to save up for so many of the games that are coming out over the next couple of months. I really want to play, like, Super Mario Brothers Wonder and Detective Pikachu and the Super Mario Brothers RPG remake, and so that'll all go towards that. But thank you, Sassy. That's awesome. Big appreciation. Got to spread the love across the Twitchiverse. Well, that's also. Have you guys decided what you're doing for your anniversary tomorrow? Thank you very much. You see, in the deep ocean, the speed of a gravity wave is directly proportional to the square root of its wavelength. Right, they said something about a giant wave last time we were cleaning this thing. Nope, that's totally fair. That is totally fair. However, nonlinear effects can also cause the energy of smaller waves to bounce and consolidate into one huge wave. Interesting, interesting. I don't know. The whole thing beats me. Beats me. Probably dinner, but where? I don't know. Interesting, interesting. There's so many options. Is this cabin wall? Is this whole thing the cabin? It looks like it is. Ah. There's some dirt here. Where's the rest of it? See any dirt. I'm pushing the button. Maybe is it like... Ah, there's some here, right? No, I don't think so. Oh. Ah. I found it. My cousin is actually adopting a kitten this month, and I got to come with to visit since I can't leave the mom yet. I got to come because I'm the designated babysitter. Oh, that's awesome. What does the cat look like? What kind of cat? Or if you don't know what kind, like what color is it? All that sort of stuff. Tell us about said cat. I'm honestly surprised I didn't do it. I want to cuddle a kitten. Yeah, same. Very much same. I would like to cuddle a kitten. Please. A ragdoll? I don't think I know that. Let's see. Ragdoll kitten. Oh. They look adorable. That's awesome. I don't know what kind of cat I would want. I think orange cats look really cool. I've also heard that orange cats are like crazy. Okay, I do not. This is. I think that's just. Oh no, that is some dirt. Look how little left we have on cabin. I can't. Oh, look, there's some. Oh, is this the cabin? No, that's the roof wall. But still. That's not cabin. No, it's bridge. Some here. Orange cats have no thoughts, only elevator music. That's what I've heard. I think there's like a whole subreddit dedicated to like, I think it's like, it's something like orange cats, one brain cell, or one brain cell, something like that. I can't remember, but it seems like it's a very common trait for orange cats to be kind of out there. Oh, there's some. It's hiding. Come on. How is this not the last little bit? I feel like it's barely gone down at all since I've... Maybe is it like... Oh, there's some up there. I wonder if that's part of the wall. There we go. Goodness. As much as I claim to want another cat, I think it's more that I just want my cat back. Yeah, that's totally fair. And that's understandable. I would like a cat, I think. I think I prefer dogs overall, but I would also like a cat. I think cats are cool. Why not both, you know? Why, ¿por qué no los dos? Dang, yeah, that's crazy, Sassy. I'm sorry. Side note, I hear everyone talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Everyone to be talking about it. Looks interesting, especially if you're like a fan of D&D. Sorry to blind you. I don't know if I'll pick it up. Maybe if it's on sale eventually. How many dings and feelings did I miss? Well, I did cry, but you know. Where is this not clean? Is this the chain? Is it a different? No, anchor chain is its own thing. Oh, there's some up top, I see. Just like there. But welcome back, Brad. How are the socks? Grabbing some food, BRB. Enjoy. What kind of socks did you get? Cozy. I needed a sweater too. Oh. Feeling cold? Just regular socks. Black, white. What? Tell us about your sock style. Are they the athletic, like what are those called? Like the short ones? Or are you like the like basketball knee-high ankle socks? That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Okay. My basement's cold. Ah, that must be nice. I would just stay in the basement. I typically use like ankle socks, but sometimes the worst feeling is when they like, I have a few that like scrunch down at some point and I hate it and everything is awful until I fix it. Do I have metal cleaner? Or am I out of metal cleaner? Multi-purpose. I have some. Oh, refill. There we go. I was like, I don't think it's doing anything. Right, I need to actually put the soap in. No, not the scrunch. Mine do that sometimes too. It's the worst. It really is. It just doesn't, like, yeah. I've been in situations where like the scrunch is happening and I'm not in a situation where I can like fix it immediately. So I'm just sort of like walking, like, but I can feel that it's like the scrunch has happened. So it's now like my heel is outside of the sock. It's the worst feeling. There's no bueno. These ones are generally pretty good for that, but they just get holes in them quick. Yeah, I could not tell you. I will. Here's just something a little bit about me. I could not tell you the last time I bought socks, and so a lot of my socks have holes in them. Like a lot of them. Maybe a good 80% of them probably have holes in them. Or a hole. Like not really like. Not, maybe they're not like multiple holes, but they'll at least have a single one. I don't know. But what can you do? Buy new socks? In this economy? No, thank you. No gracias. Crochet socks. I don't know if I want crochet socks. I mean, like, I feel like they'd be maybe too warm. I just want to know where that amazing smell was coming from. I won't forget for as long as I live. Smell. It might be a little too warm for me. Looks like all these cats at the marina have caught a whiff of it too. But all right. Okay, we've at least gotten like a lot of the like really. Hold on. You know what? We're gonna buy more. We have so much money. Metal cleaner. Boom. Don't forget to add little rubber bits to the bottom for traction. Honestly, I've never made socks. I wouldn't trust them to actually fit. That's fair. That's totally fair. Like, let's do this. Socks just seem like such a, like, I feel like out of most clothes, socks are very much an accessory. Like, some things don't necessarily look good if you're not wearing socks, but like, you can maybe get away with it. So I try to get away with it. Nicole made some. She could give some tips. Ah, yes, Nicole also crochets. I will say, I do have a lot of themed socks. So, like, I have some Captain America socks, and I think some Iron Man ones. I also have, like, some Bob's Burgers socks. I like those, the novelty ones. But I feel like, honestly, some of those can be the worst offenders of scrunchiness. As much as I hate to admit it. I was secretly afraid of the hat I made for Nick. Wouldn't fit, but it fit perfectly with babies will grow in the clothes. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. All right, hold on. Let's do this one. It's probably not the best, like, angle for this, but what it is. I love seeing those now. Nodders. I know. For sure. For sure. Okay, hold on. The peepos just make me laugh. I think they just... something about their face. I just like them. They're both hideous and also kind of adorable at the same time. Now, I've heard of them before I met you. I feel like it's... I think they started off as like a 4chan thing. but they've sort of spread around everywhere. I think I was introduced to it on Reddit. But Reddit shows off a lot of 4chan-y things, so I think it just sort of spread from there. But then I wasn't really like engulfed in all the Pepes until Twitch. And then now I'm just like, oh, they're kind of adorable. I think a lot of them originate on 4chan. So if there's like new ones, typically it's because one of them started trending on something like that. But I don't ever go on 4chan. We're at almost 90%. Are you going to go to work tomorrow, Brad, or are you taking the day off? Might just work from home tomorrow. Good, yeah. Give your ankle, or your heel, a better chance to heal. He wasn't intending that. But it was too late. I had already said it.
Not so long ago, in the mysterious land.
Gizmo, welcome in. How are you?
Canada.
How goes it? What's that from? My brain. Gizmo, how was your day? How are you doing? Give us the lowdown. Give us the haps, as the kids say. Well, thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. I appreciate. Day is going well. Tried out Baldur's Gate with my D&D party right now. Oh, that's awesome! I was just saying, I feel like a lot of people are talking about Baldur's Gate. How is it? Well, I guess, are you doing it currently? You're saying right now, so are you busy? So if you need to leave, don't let me hold you up. Bladder's Gate. I just spent 2 hours making characters. Oh, that's amazing. Baldur's Great 3. I'm secretly messaging here. Okay. Well, you know, if you need to learn, please do. But I would love to hear what you think of the game and stuff once you get going. I don't know if that's the type of game we would stream, but I'm hearing great things. Is it even out on console? I don't think it's out on Xbox. But I don't know if it's on PlayStation. Definitely a Jet After Dark. That's what I would imagine. That's what I would imagine. From the little bits that I heard. Sounds like we have a couple of other Jet After Dark games. Well, no, I think we said Coffee Talk wouldn't be an After Dark. Right? We just said we would have warnings. How's this side looking? I mean, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Oh, it has some, oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, if it's on console, you know, I wouldn't be able to do that. But I wonder if I had a Steam Deck, if I'd be able to do Twitch integrations through Steam Deck. That would need to be something I would research. Because there's quite a few games I would love to play, but I've sort of been like, I feel like the Twitch integration is kind of what makes it really fun. And so then I've just skipped it. Jet at dusk. That's funny. I watched a bit of it being streamed and it looks boring to me to watch. Yeah, I could maybe see that, but I don't know. Because it's turn-based, yes? It's a turn-based style game. Though I don't mind watching like turn-based stuff, but I don't know what like the rest of the game is like, sort of. And to be fair, I like a lot of really boring things. So I don't know. Maybe it's right up my alley, but I mean, come on, we're also we're a lot of people's fourth favorite streamers, so that seems like boring content is our niche. That's what I'm going for. There we go. Look at that. So clean. So fresh and so clean. Wait. The trim? Is that all one thing? It looks like it. No idea where it started. What even is Baldur's Gate? A big gate to hell in the D&D series. So the game is an official D&D RPG game. I see. Yeah. Yeah. This I don't remember when 2 came out, but it was a while back. So I think a lot of people are really looking forward to this. You know. That did nothing to the trim. It's not the same trim, right? No. We'll go from up here. I do think the character creator that I saw, or at least I just saw a little bit of it, that looks really fun. I would probably spend hours on that too. What kind of character did you make? What did they look like? I need like a scope. Oh, I need a scope on this thing. Oh, there we go. Starboard hull. There we go. How's the railing here? The gunwale. Is the gunwale completely? Yeah, it's done. I think we're done with that side. But yeah, I do like me some turn-based games. You guys know I like D&D, so it seems interesting. What song is this? I don't recognize it. Let's do long extension. I like the bubble sound effect that they put with this. Out of metal soap, and then I'll just clean it normally. Gilmore! Thank you for the hydrate. So much water. All right, let's swap to this. Okay. There we go. How was dinner? What'd you have? But no eye water. Yes, today, no tears. The soap that we were using, no tears. I've been playing Kittens and Yarn, and man, that game gets tough, does it? I think I remember seeing the trailer for it at the Wholesome Games. I think it's coming on to the Switch. I think. I remember writing it down, but I don't remember. A minute. Yes, okay. Because yeah, I feel like I remember writing it down as a game we could play. It's fun. We had a hamburger casserole thing and salad. Ooh, it was good. Nom nom. Sounds nom. I haven't actually eaten today, so I am getting a little hungry. But I'll eat after stream. Actually surprised I didn't. Oh, maybe I need to. I was focusing on just the trim and I didn't get it. But that sounds super good, Gilmore. By the way, when do you hear from the for like the promotion and stuff? It is very fun. I've played it for 4 hours so far, and a level is taking way longer than you think to solve. Ooh, and I might have trouble. Then I might have some trubs. Is barely going down though, because that's not, yeah, it's two different trims. There's no math, so you'll be fine. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. It's just very slowly going down. I don't see like a lot of. Where's it hiding? There's gotta be, there's gonna be like one spot where it's, maybe it's under, oh, maybe it's like, okay, got it. Let's started the room 3 right before you started stream. Oh, that's awesome. Goes well. Yeah, I know 3 and 4 are not on the Switch, so at some point I'll play those. Unstable Balance, I have, but like not for very long. How are you today? I have used these. It kind of had its own novelty, you know? It's kind of neat. I think I was like cleaning a sidewalk or something. And of course, I spent most of the time just like writing things and drawing smiley faces and stuff. Can you explain hamburger casserole further? I think it's like hamburger meat, right? Or like hamburger beef sort of styled. I don't think, if you're imagining like it has buns in it, I don't think it has buns in it. I could be wrong. Never made hamburger casserole, but I think I've had it though. I'm tired. This game is like very relaxing, but I used one on my car. Peeled the paint off? Oh no. I mean, that is, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm sure you have to be very careful with that. I mean, you can like hurt yourself like with it too, I'm pretty sure. Like you don't want it to, do not want to spray it on somebody, especially at full force, because it can like really like cut through skin almost. Where is porthole? It says, which is the top part? Oh, there's some. You might have had the wrong tip or pressure setting if that's the case. I've seen hamburger casserole with the whole burger in there, and then some of that are like hamburger. Wait, yeah, I think I've seen some that are like hamburger helper. I think that's what I'm talking, or that's what I imagine. The keel. I tried to use one I borrowed from Grandpa, and the water somehow came out of the left wheel instead of the nozzle. Oh no. That seems. I mean, I'm no expert. It does sound broken though. Kind of like that. I think they used something similar to a power washer to help rescue the toddler that fell down a well. Oh, really? Is this whole thing the keel? It is. Were they like, while you're down there, can you clean up the well, or? Getting them pressurized the right way, it's a process. Yeah, I feel like the little experience I had with it was very amateurish and sort of like, there really wasn't anything we could like destroy. It was mostly just pressure washing the pavement or like the sidewalks and stuff. I think. Lassie can use a pressure washer? It happened in Texas in the 80s. Wow. Tie the pressure washer to your back and shoot up like a jetpack. That'd be dope. I'd love that. They used high pressure water to just to cut through the rock and a parallel shaft so they could reach her to get. Oh, interesting. That's crazy. It's one like this. Okay, pasta and ground beef and stuff all cooked together. Yeah, I think this is kind of what I know of to be. Yeah. This is what I imagine when people say, like a hamburger casserole. I've never made a casserole, ever. I feel like people really like to make them. Water cutters are crazy. Didn't know they were portable. Yeah, kind of intense if you think about it. I'm gonna make scalloped potatoes again. Ooh, I do love a patat. They do be good. But yeah, I will say this. Despite that, this game is very relaxing. I do love. Something very chill about it. I just hate using a mandolin. Yeah. I like my potatoes without music, you know? Or like, you know, no strings. No stringed instruments, please. Casseroles are like throw everything in a pan and cook. I've just never made one. I feel like the closest, I mean, it's not the same, but like it has the same mentality. Is I use crock pots a lot. For that reason, that it's sort of like you just throw things in and then likely nothing will go wrong. Secret, welcome in. How are you? How's your day? Crockpot live? Yeah, honestly though. I'd leave yesterday, but I heard how emotional yesterday was. Absolutely. I cried a lot, actually. When you get a chance to play the game, you should go back and see where I cried. Because, yeah. There's a great part where after I cried multiple times. But there was a part where I saved a clip of it, where we then moved on to like I cried and then we moved on to a cooking session, and our section, and I was reading the instructions that they were giving us, and at some point I just started laughing because I was like, I have no idea what I've just said. I've been reading for the last little bit, and I have no idea what I said. I don't. I'm just too sad. I'm sure I'm going to be able to relate to a lot, because even just the little bit from yesterday that I was here for related to me pretty hard. Oh, totally. Yeah, 100%, I bet. There was some stuff in there that I felt like I related to, and I wasn't, you know, I'm not even from India. But as like the first American in my family, there was still like a bit that I related to quite a lot. And no spoilers, but I feel like they really addressed a lot of stuff very well in the game, and but I just, you know, it was just very sad at times. I think it just got, not sad, it just got very emotional, and that equated into me tearing up quite a bit. So no tears today, we've said. I then watched a movie afterwards to cheer me up, and then I ended up crying in that movie. So I think it was just a tough day. I made connections to the game I wasn't expecting. It was just so well done. Like, the writing was very good, I thought. I feel like topics like that could easily be, like, tough to address, maybe. But they did just a very good job of... By the way, if people don't know, we're talking about a game called Venba, released this week. And it was just very good. But I did cry on stream. At least twice. We took a break in between, because I could feel myself getting a little bit emotional. I was like, you know what? Let's take a little break. Let's take a little breaksy, so that I can maybe, you know, we don't get too emotional here. I think I don't know if it made it worse, but I do think that there was at some point in my break that I think I was just thinking about things, and I almost started crying just on break. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? And then, yeah, it was a lot. But I want to hear a secret. I want to hear, when you play it, I want to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear what your thoughts on the game are. We're at 99%. We're almost done. With its level, I mean. What we're missing. Also, I want so much of that food. The food looks so good. So we've got this still. Okay. It's like this. Is this? Yeah, that is Final Fantasy 7, yeah. Man, when is Remake coming out? Where's the next part? Air theme is gonna. I know. It's a very emotional song. I agree. When is It's like start of next year, right? And what's it called? Rebirth. When is that? When is that gonna be? Early 2024. Yeah. I can't wait. Very excited for that. Okay. What do we have? Clean, 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 clean. Pulley arm. Roof railings. Roof wall. Port hull. Oh no. Winch rope. Is that down here? Something should be flashing. But what? Where's the dirt? Where's the dirt on this thing? Ah. Excellent. All right, next thing. Oops. Oh, the bow. Where's that? Where's that gonna be? That's outside, right? Exterior. The dirt tried to hide, it did. Oh, no, this is the bow. Ah, look at that. Where else? Where else? Is that dirt? Yeah, it is. Oh, there's some right there. Haha! Okay. What else we got? Pulley arm. Are these part of the boat? It's not. Okay. Pulley arm. I wonder if it's on the top side that we need to clean. Time to go upstairs. Aha, yep. Boop. Excellent. Roof railing. Looks like it's... Is this the railing? Roof wall. This railing. Should... Okay. Shady!
You piece of garbage!
Shady, how goes it? And the last thing. Do. Yay! Hello, friend. Can you come and watch my recreational vehicle again? Please? Look at us go. It's beautiful. She looks so good, I don't know if I can bring myself to put her back in the water. Although, how else am I going to find the source of that incredible aroma? Clean the recreational vehicle again! Spent 4 hours on Zoom? Yeesh! Otherwise alive? That's a long time. How are we all? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Oh, wait, this looks pretty clean. It won't let me leave. Aliens! Okay. Alright. Sure. Sure. Oh, look, there's a gnome. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm muted. I want to bring the gnome over here, but I can't. But Shady, that's a long time on Zoom. Overall, I'm doing pretty good. We've said no crying today, so no crying. Anybody? No tears. Apologies for the deception and cerulean sky. And relax, this isn't an alien invasion or anything weird like that. Uh-huh. I believe you. We're simply time-traveling scientists from the year 2278. Okay. No crying in Powerwash Sim. No, it was more that yesterday we cried a lot. And so I said no crying today. We are using no tears soap today. What was yesterday? We played Venba, which came out on Monday. Yeah, I think I cried at least twice during it. It was really good. It was a great game, but it ended up being more emotional than we expected. Aliens, huh? Does make sense. There's been a lot of like alien, like I think on some of the graffiti there was like UFOs and stuff, so that kind of makes sense. Let's go to space. Well, I guess they're not aliens. They said they're just time travelers, but still. I don't remember. It might have been. We've played this over so many, like, for such a long time, it's hard for me to remember what I've said. Someone hit us using technology that even we are unfamiliar with, disabling our entire systems with a strange substance and forcing us to crash land. Until our vehicle is completely clean, we're stuck here. Oh, that's convenient. Each of these are their own thing. But I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow we'll be doing Zelda for people who've been wanting Zelda for a bit. Finally starting that back up. Shouldn't be a late stream tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of dings on this one. There's a new Zelda out? No. We're still at the old one. The new old one. New. Guess we should eventually finish, you know, Tears of the Kingdom. I guess. So is this all one thing? No. Is the emote wall broken again? I don't see any floating dings. Really? Oh, hold on. Let me... I'll give it a refresh. There we go. That should work now. I wonder if it stops working. I wonder if last time if we added a new emote. Maybe it didn't like that we added something. Wait, did the ding show up? Or did I miss it? Ding? Oh, it did work. Okay. Yes, they did. All right. I love that emote. I think that's such a cute little cat. I love also that the thumb is just like, or the hand's just like a little spiral thing. I think it's very adorable. Cool way to do it. we do this one? Yes, we do. Anything else going on? I also watched, so yesterday after after Venba and Crying There, I was like, I'm gonna watch a movie. So I watched The Peanut Butter Falcon, because I thought I remember hearing it was really funny. And there were some funny moments, but I ended up crying in that. So yesterday ended up just being just a very emotional day for me. I did like it though. It was a pretty good movie. I think we're watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3 tonight. Oh, nice. I heard it was good. I still haven't seen it yet, though. There was a cat chilling in our backyard earlier. It's free real estate. They're yours now. Guardians. I've heard good things. I need to actually. I think it's coming to Disney Plus soon. I think that's what Tap said. So I need to watch it. Ah. Been kind of behind on my Marvel stuffs. It's there now? Oh, okay, nice. Oh, that makes it easier then. Excellent, and I'll watch it. I'll watch it this weekend. That makes sense, I guess. I suppose you're not going to the movie theaters. The names of these items is like how I name things in that raid video. They just seem like random sciencey things. We came here to solve this historical mystery as to why Mount Rushless suddenly became so angry, but then just as suddenly stopped. It's not known to you guys yet, but Rushless is the master key for the entire Pacific ring of volcanoes. When it blows, they all blow? Oh no. Seems bad. And the last time that happened, we said goodbye to the dinosaurs. Yeesh. Wait, so how did you survive if you're from the future? What did you do? Fair warning, serious possible. Okay. Then it's fine. We're having a bit of a time. We might as well just embrace it. Let the crying commence. I think I'm honestly fine when I cry. Like, it doesn't bother me. But it bothers me more, I think, when I'm around people or people are watching me. Because then, I don't know. There's just more responsibility there, I guess. When chat is needing me to read things from a game on screen and I can't, I can't because I'm crying, then it just becomes a problem. Yeah, they really are dropping the lore. You won't regret it. I'll watch it. I haven't seen Ant-Man yet. I feel like I probably won't need to for a bit. I'm sure I'm fine. Don't watch Ant-Man. Yeah. I feel like completely fine. It's skippable. All right. Yeah, I heard a lot of it was just not very good. I used to see every Marvel movie in theaters, like on opening weekend, but the pandemic slowed me down to a crawl. But I did see Spider-Man and Doctor Strange in theaters, though. But although, see if you can get a supercut of the Ant-Man Jimmy Woo interactions. I'm sure that probably does exist on YouTube or something. That's fair. Just two funny guys being funny. I mean, I really love Paul Rudd. I think he's hilarious. It's a shame that his movies have been sort of like lackluster. I feel like they just haven't known what to do with an Ant-Man movie. Like, some of them have been fine, but they haven't necessarily been like, oh, you have to see the new Ant-Man movie, you know? Is that dirty? No. Sometimes I look at the shine of like an object and I'm like, is that dirt? Is it not? Okay. There we go. I knew that's his whole underside. I don't remember it at all. Yeah, I'm just blending them all together. Yeah. They've been kind of forgettable, unfortunately. Which is weird. I mean, not weird, but just odd because Ant-Man is like such a prominent character in the comics, for at least for in different times he's been. But they haven't really done anything with his. And I suppose this was going to be like the biggest one. And then they kind of dropped the ball. I told this to Tap. I was like, honestly, I'm kind of glad that Marvel is going through a dip right now. They fumbled Kang. That's kind of what I've heard too. We flew close to the volcano in the dead of night, FYI, with just a few lights on. I'll continue in a second. We were spotted and shot down by a jet plane. Uh-oh. And now this timeline is all over the place. Also, though, the actor for Kang didn't help. Like, do you mean of all the stuff that's been happening outside of movies? Our data now suggests that Mount Rushless has passed the point of no return and is going to blow. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like we haven't gotten an update on that for a bit. But yeah, that didn't help. Oh, I was telling Tap that I'm honestly kind of glad that Marvel is going through this dip now before they get into X-Men. Because I really need the X-Men movies to be good. I need them to be good movies. And I hope that they're at a point where they're like, okay, we need to get back to figure out what we did well the first time around, and like, because yeah, I can't handle another X-Men series that's just awful. And for goodness sake, please let Kitty Pryde be a main character like she often is in the comics. Or so help me. Or so help me. Yeah, Kitty Pryde, she's my favorite. And I feel like they just sort of did her dirty in the X-Men movies. For one, for the first two, she barely did anything. She actually changed actors every time. But Or, well, not every time, but for the first 3, they changed actors every time. The first 2 is just like, ooh, novelty. We'll just have somebody run through a wall, and people will be like, oh, that's Kitty. But she won't say anything. Don't worry. Wolverine is our main character now. But she played such an important role in the comics, and I feel like they really didn't really do anything. Honestly, probably her best, like show appearance has probably been, what was that X-Men series with the the Nope, the where Rogue was like gothic, or gothic? Yeah, sure, goth. She was goth. What was that X-Men show? I just need Channing Tatum Gambit. That would be hilarious. Kitty Pryde was good in the Wolverine X-Men cartoon. That's what it is, right? Wolverine and X-Men. I just want X-Men Orange's Deadpool, not the silly, jokey red suit one. Yeah. I wonder how long Ryan Reynolds' contract is. Like, are they going to renew after this movie? Are they going to do something else with him? Or is it also going to be sort of like a, if they bring him back, is it going to be sort of a fresh new Deadpool? Or, but yeah, I need more Kitty Pryde. Really hope she plays a main role. But again, I'm sort of like, I really hope Marvel is currently evaluating things and like learning maybe why people aren't like attached to the last projects as much as they have been in the past. So that way they can sort of perfect things by the time they really get into like introducing the X-Men and all that sort of stuff. By the way, how was our earlier 21st century parlance? Most of the era's anthropological archives were lost in the Second Martian War of 2145. And how nice is red velvet cake? We're defo gonna replicate that long-lost recipe if we manage to get back to the future. Wait, oh, X-Men Origins. Oh, you mean Wolverine Origins, right? I was thinking X-Men Origins was a like comic book thing, not yes, I get that now. Right, Wolverine Origins was not good. They were just overstretched with all the TV shows. That's probably true. That's probably true. I will say somebody did bring up a good point that it seems like a lot of the directors recently have said something to the effect of they can leave red velvet cake in the bin, trash flavor in the bin. A lot of the directors recently have been like, because some of the fans have been disappointed and been like, well, why did they change all of this? And to effect, fans have always been like that, but it does seem like it's been maybe a little bit more egregious lately. A lot of the directors, though, in interviews have said like, oh, we're not catering to the fans, or like, I don't know, have said more kind of like, I don't know, kind of stuff on that line. And it kind of makes sense then why maybe a lot of even like hardcore comic book fans have been like, you know, less interested in this. I will say one of the things that does bug me is it feels like they use titles from big comic book events that then have nothing to do with like, or very little to do with what actually happens in that series. And I that kind of gets a little like, not annoying, but kind of like, well, can you save that just for like, if you guys ever do an event like that? Because that would be awesome. You can't, as a creative, ask yourselves every day. Yeah, and that's a good point. I mean, that's fair. But I think things are just so different sometimes. I get a little nervous for Secret War, because I know they say they're working on that. Because the comic book of Secret War is very good, and it's like a really cool story. But now I'm thinking, oh, it's not going to be anything like Secret War, is it? It's just a name that they're using because... Yeah, it's just a name that they're using because it's a name that fans will recognize, I guess. But I don't know. But I do get what you're saying. I'm totally great with, like, directors and writers taking their own spin of things. Like, I honestly really would have loved to see Edgar Wright's Ant-Man. I think that would have been so cool to see. But I think, I don't know. There's still, like, some comic booky things that I would like to, like, not necessarily be changed, I suppose. If it's something that makes sense. But, I don't know. I also feel sometimes a little weird whenever the director's like, no, I hate the comics. Or like, no, I don't like how this is done at all. And then, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, but is it gonna be good? Like the, who are the brothers who did like a lot of the Captain America and Endgame and all of that? They seem to have like a really good balance of like knowledge of what people want from the comics and from those characters, but then also doing their own story. The Russo brothers, yeah, I think they have a really good like balance of that. They know what to change, but also like have an idea of what people like about those characters or you know, that kind of stuff. And I think maybe that's when it's important. It doesn't need to be a one-for-one of like the comics or the characters, but getting what the essence of those characters really like, you know. At the same time, I think if you're playing in a world, you need to humor or honor some of the expectations of that brand or story. Totally. Yeah. I think, again, I think some of my qualms are like, well, if you're gonna call it Secret War, at least like hopefully make it somewhat close to it. But the thing is that there's so many characters in Secret War that are not in the MCU really, and so I'm just like, oh, I feel like it's not gonna be the same. Like Jessica Jones is a prominent character in Secret War, as is Luke Cage. And I mean, unless they decide to bring them in for this, but we'll see. Secret Wars is really good. Yeah, I really loved it. It's a great little like series or event or whatever. It's cool. I think Quake is also in Secret Wars. And so, I mean, there's just a lot that I get sort of like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna. But hey, it could still be really good. We'll just see. We'll just have to see. The one where there's two for some reason. Yeah, they do also do that. Secret War, the one where it's like a bunch of the heroes, I think at some point all get attacked and they're all very confused. It's been a while since I've read it. They're all, I think they get attacked or something and they're all very confused. And it turns out that they had all been they all had their memories wiped, but they were all a part of some kind of like these not random heroes, but it was like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, and I'm pretty sure Quake was there and some other people. They were all used as some kind of like task force for some reason, and they have no recollection of it. And then it's sort of them like kind of uncovering it a little bit. The original one, yeah. Yes, that's one I've read. I have not read the second one. I don't remember who wrote it or anything, but I remember really liking it. And so I'm sort of like, well, they say they're gonna make a Secret Wars movie, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be. We're just gonna hear like someone say, it's a secret war. and you know, they look at the camera and wink and wow, this war, it's mighty secret. I was thinking the movie was based on the second one. Well, I've never read the first one, so we kind of switched. That's funny. I'll need to read the second one. Wait, okay, so we got this. What am I looking at? That's this thing? No, this plate. But that one's very good. This war, no one has heard of it. Seems like it's a big secret. Bum, bum, bum. And just credits roll. Whoops. But yeah, I don't know. There's certainly a balance that needs to be like reached, because it's obviously also like some things do not translate well into like comics and stuff, so totally understandable. Is that all done? Looks like it. I'll try to watch Guardians, though, sometime this weekend. Because I have been looking forward to it. It's going well. It's going well. We're cleaning a spaceship. Well, our time travel ship that just happens to look like a UFO. Let's see. Wait, is this done? Oh, I think it is. So what do we have left? Hyper warp engine. Is that down here? It might be up top. All right. Or is that blinking? No, it's not. Okay. Let's do hyper propulsion drive. Where is this stuff? Positron flow nasals. Doesn't look familiar. Intake vents? It's supposed to be all up top. Omnidirectional landing hinges. Aha. Okay. And this one. There we go. Yeah, Second Secret War has a lot to do with incursions. Oh! I think I know a little bit of what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know if I read it all, but I think I read at least something in that section. The Pink Dome, spaceship, time travel, all the same kind of stuff, probably. Yeah, you know, very similar. Okay. Omnidirectional landing sockets. Where's the dirt on it? Is it like that corner? Sometimes it's like where I'm even pushing the button, and I'm not saying anything. That's not dirt, right? That's just reflection. Yeah. Look, we got it. I guess it's all that matters. Just glad they tell you what is missing, because even by pressing the button to highlight, it's not. Sometimes it's not very easy to see that stuff. Okay, let's see. Did we do gravity platings? Done. Nice. I think there were just 2. So, hold on. Gyromagnetic discs. That must be up top. Wait. Aha. There we go. Saucer lower rims. Huh. Probably gonna be inside the little divot. Yeah. Okay. Is that the last one? No, there's another one. Okay. Probably this one. Well. That looks actually pretty clean. This one, yeah. Unstable balance. What? Who's your favorite? Do you like Marvel more? What's your favorite character, etc., etc.? Nanowave tractor beam. Okay, that. Definitely Marvel. Probably Spider-Man. Spider-Man's great. Also, I'm definitely more of a Marvel fan, for sure. I would occasionally pick up some, like, random Batman ones. But for the most part. And then I would pick up, like, some indie comics, but... Is that up top? What did I select? Wave Pulse Tractor Units. Back arch and his arch nemesis soft bed. his sidekick lumbar. I wonder. Wait. Oh, hold on. Ah, wait. Well, I don't think this is what I need to clean, but it's something I need to clean. The sofa. I mean, DC isn't bad, and I enjoy it as well, but I get a lot of my comics used, so I just grab what I can. Oh, that's totally fair. Gonna go sleep now, get myself into that soft bed. Sun Deers, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for the chats and stuff earlier. Good to see you. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time. Good night. Scoliosis. Oh, no. Oh, these are all those, like, random things. Okay. That I didn't recognize. They don't... Okay. There we go. It's happening. It's happening. Alright. Positream intake vents. So it's this whole thing. Okay. Ah. Nice. Got it. Ah, okay. Got it. Last thing, tractor units. What is flashing? Is it on the underside? Is it? Are those things flashing? Wait. Wait. Aha. Okay, so it is these things, I think. Yeah, if they're flashing, there's no way I could tell. Alright, maybe we just keep rotating, we'll just give it to us. Unless... Oh, wow. Okay, it just also launched me away. Wishy, you're not gonna believe what we have discovered. Come quick. Valk! I love the 100% less crying night. Or note, yes. That bird is so annoying. Which bird? In this song? Is it in the song or is it in the game? I don't know. I think it's in the song. I didn't even think about it until you said something. Systems are fully operational. Spectral analysis reveals a trace mineral with unusual properties. There's not enough time between now and the eruption to fix things here, but we've got a lead that might help us solve things in the past. You'll know we were successful if you ever see us again. You'll know we weren't if Rushless explodes and the skies go dark for 20 years. Thank you again, Powerwash Services. I think it's in the... I feel like it's in the song. Maybe not. Maybe it is in the game. No, I don't know. Wait. Is that... Is it in the game? Oh, for 20 minutes? Oh, then it's in the game for sure. Okay. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it just then. But I couldn't tell if it was in the song. Clean the Lost City Palace. Let's see. Harp and I hitched a ride on a fishing boat to search where the hand... There you go. And the hand in the sand was pointing, and I know it sounds crazy, but I think we found the lost city of Atlantis, only it's in the Pacific. No wonder it was lost, eh? So should it be the lost city of Pacifus? Pacifus? Regardless, it has very recently resurfaced, and judging by the clams, it must be over 8,000 years old. Anyway, this palace definitely looks related to those statues in the desert, but we need you to head over and give it a clean. There's a lot beneath the dirt that will help us make sense of it. Harper suggests getting in touch with Cal and seeing if Flo can help you. If Flo can fly you over, hope that makes more sense to you than it does to me. This one we definitely won't finish today, but that's okay. Oh, Oh, look! It's the boat we used and cleaned. And look! Oh my gosh. It's kind of incredible. Is that a real thing? Can helicopters hold an entire van? That seems made up. That seems like a made up thing. What is, oh my gosh. Look at this little guy. Adorable. I was like, where's the gnome? We don't even have to look for him. If his eyes open, so help me. Okay, we can just stand out there. I was waiting for his eyes to open or him to start moving or so. Oh gosh, that doesn't look good. I don't know much about volcanoes, but I'm gonna say that doesn't look too good. At least we have the scaffolder. Scaffolding? We have scaffolding here. How do I get up there? Are there stairs? Oh, there's an entrance up there. Can I get up there from here? We're gonna need a ladder. Wait, oh gosh. Whee! Okay. Are you drooling too, Wishy? It's impossible for anywhere to smell more delicious than this place. It smells good. This might take a while. Yeah, we're for sure not gonna finish this one today. It's like walking into a huge bowl of shrimp cocktail where they get the Marie Rose sauce just right. Dash of Tabasco and a squeeze of lemon. I've never heard of Marie Rose sauce. Also, the number of cats at the marina was unbelievable. How we got the boat out without a host of feline stowaways, I have no idea. Yeah, we just get to enjoy the lo-fi and cleaning for a bit. Colors of this place are really cool, though. Yeah, and you're right. I'm pretty sure it was that place with the place had the bird. That bird do be annoying. All this week has been super hot here, by the way. But next week it's gonna go back down a little bit more. Soon we'll have colder temps coming. August is usually really rainy for us, so I'm kind of pumped. Need more rain. Get Hillary Duff in here. Have we gotten a single ding? Even a single one? I used to love hate spring up there. Bye snow. Hello lake-sized puddles. Wait, up there? Do you mean Alaska or up where? Oh gosh, I didn't mean to blind everybody. My bad. My bad. Wait, you did? I don't think I knew that. Where did you live? Gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why you did that. It's just a habit. I'm trying to like clean this, but it's just not happening. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's where I live. How long ago? But yeah, it can get a lot. It can be a lot. Early 90s, place is probably unrecognizable now. Probably. There's a lot more stuff here, for sure. A lot more stuff has opened up. But that's cool. That's awesome. Everybody lives in Anchorage. I wish it would make seeing people a lot easier. I wish I spent a lot of time in the Seal and Stovepipe. That does sound like that would be a place here. Or at least in any of the neighboring towns or, you know, something. Everywhere is Anchorage, and yet everywhere is still too far away. I wish things just didn't cost money, so I could go visit all the places that I want to visit. But unfortunately, I don't think that'll happen. That's okay. I've been to places. If I go nowhere else, at least I've been to places already. Wait, it's summer, so you have endless days right now. So it's sort of on the tail end of that, but we have had pretty much endless summers. Now it's like we actually have the night. The night has at least come back to us. The moon was kind of crazy last night. Last night I actually woke up. I didn't sleep too well last night, but maybe it was all the crying yesterday. But I didn't sleep very well last night. At some point I woke up and the first thing I saw was so my curtains were a little bit open, and it was like a perfect like straight line of like the curtains to then like almost like dead center in it was the moon, where I could see it fully, and it's not a full moon, but it was something like that. But I remember staring at it for a minute and I'd be like, I feel like this means something. And then I was like, well, I guess if it does, I'll figure that out later. And then I just kind of laid down and went back to sleep. But it was like the sky was like all clear. There was nothing else in the sky except for the moon. And the way everything lined up, it was like just shining right in my eyes. I was like, if this was a werewolf movie, this is the key scene. But fortunately, I'm tired, so I'll figure that out next time. Hard to get fresh cucumber, but Brumbo's always has a sesh. Good old Brumbo's. So the main, well, not the main, but one of the main grocery stores here is called Fred Meyer's. And it took me a while to figure out what people were talking about when they said Fred's. So they would say things like, I got this at Fred's, or Fred gave me this, or wouldn't say it like that, but like, based on the context, I was just so confused. And then I remember being like, once I figured it out, I was like, oh, I see what's happening there. But, you know. Fred Meyer's, I remember I would get a Star Wars model kit from there when we went shopping. Oh, that's awesome. Parking is tough in central Anchorage, but Dartmouth Street or Marinade Boulevard are always good. That actually could be real. I honestly don't know. It could be real. Now I'm like, wait, is Brumbo's real? do I know Brumbo's? I mean, I don't know Brumbos, obviously, or I would know the answer to that, but Brumbos sounds like it could be a name of something. But who knows? Oh, it's Marinard. Rhymes with boulevard. But why didn't they spell it that way? Why didn't they? Why is it spelled wrong? City council, am I right? Good point, you know? Touche. Touche. I did see that on Alaska News. I saw that we have a big military base here. At the military base, they found a bear sleeping in a giant eagle's nest. So, just Alaska news, I guess. Hashtag Alaska things. Yeah, I think it is still 2 bases. They kind of because there's like the Air Force base and the Army base. And there's so Elmendorf is the base, but I think there's technically like a second one just a little outside of town, maybe. But maybe they combined. Maybe it used to be 2 in town, and then they combined it. Joint base, yeah. Cocaine Bear 2, the Eagling. Yeah, they posted a picture of it too. I wonder if I can find it. You guys are curious. Bear Eagle's Nest. Wait. Here's the picture, if you guys are curious. It's a giant eagle's nest. But, yeah, there's the bear. He just do be sleeping in there. Remember when the Burger King down the street from me was closed because the bear was in the dumpster out back? Classic Alaska. It's just a bear's... It is now. Just a bear's nest at this point. I mean, I'm assuming if there was anything in there, it ate it all, but it's certainly the bears now. If you love the outdoors, Alaska was a great place to live, for sure. For sure. There's a lot to do out here and a lot to see, and I feel like what's also kind of nice is it's like depending on how either mobile you are or like interested in the outdoors, there's stuff for it like every level. So if you only want to go at like paved trails, there's not a ton of paved trails, but there's at least like some that are really accessible. But then if you're like, I want to go just out into the wild, it's there. It's there for you. Just make sure you're prepared. So it's kind of nice. Because I'm not the most like outdoorsy person. I do like going on hikes with people and stuff, but I'm not the most outdoorsy person. But there are still times where I'm like, I want to go see some mountains, and then I will go. And I you know, you really don't have to go very far to get some good views. I mean, you can see the mountains from in town, but like, if you want to get a look closer up, you don't have to go too far. You don't have to do a lot necessarily. The simple bear necessities. Just a lot of bears and moose, and I think I fear the moose more. A lot of Alaskans say that for sure, that moose are scarier. And I kind of agree, though. I think the idea of getting mauled by a bear seems terrifying to me, so I don't know. Did a lot of fishing there. Oh, that's awesome. I've never been fishing ever, so I haven't, but... But yeah, I do like it here a lot. I mean, particularly, I do love the weather. That is, the winters here are, I love it. I love the snow. Love me the winters. You just haven't considered being mauled by a moose yet. Can you be mauled by a moose? I mean, I suppose, if it tried hard enough. There's just something scary about bears. I don't know. The claws. Like, a moose would probably stampede you or like, you know, stomp on you and then like hit you with its horns or whatever. Antlers. But, but still, I think it's the fact also that, well, that's also not true. Moose can kind of sneak up on you. I don't know. I feel like it'd be harder sometimes to notice a bear. Gored, maybe. Yeah, for sure. Definitely some goring. I know. I just love the snow. It makes me happy. I just love it. I can't wait for it to be snowy again. I'm ready for it. We've got a couple of months, though. Usually the first snow is in October at some point. Last year was kind of early October, so we'll see. It's typically around Halloween, though. So we've got a little bit. But it'll be cold before then. Fall hits in September and then, like, disappears really rapidly. But we'll have, like, yellow trees and stuff for at least, like, a good 2 weeks. Didn't see it happen, but I saw the after effect of a moose that was beating up a Bronco truck. Living in Alaska, I don't think you ever get rid of that cold resistance. I still can't stand 60 degrees or above. That's interesting. And I've told chat this before, but there was a study that I saw where it said that Alaskans suffer from heat-related, like, not illness. Illness is not the word, but, like, heat-related, difficulties, I guess, at lower temperatures than most other people. At least in comparison to the lower 48. I don't know how it compares to other countries or anything, but it kind of makes sense to me. You kind of get used and acclimated to having milder summers, and then you're just ready for wintertime. Like, I can be in shorts. I've learned I can be in shorts up to 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Injury, like, you know, like heat stroke, and I don't know what you would call that. What is a heat stroke? Is that an injury? A heat-related... I don't know what that is. It is winter here today and 14. Yeah, that's the thing. And so I've talked to some of my Aussie friends, and that they're like, oh, it's so cold, or, I mean, and granted, I know that feels a lot colder to them, but like, I think they said, oh, you should come to see like winter in Australia or something, and I checked the temperature and I was like, your winter is like our summer days. I mean, I'm sure different parts of Australia it's also different, but I think these were Queenslanders. Let's see. I go without a jacket up to 10 degrees. Heat-related conditions. Yeah, maybe conditions is better. That's probably a better word. I would love to visit Australia. I will likely melt, though. I think I definitely gonna have to invest in one of those little neck fan things. Gonna try to keep cool. But Because otherwise I will absolutely not. Queenslanders are mental? Wait, why do you say that? What are the different, like, are there stereotypes of the different, like, states, sort of? Don't know everything I've heard about Australia, it's beautiful and trying to kill you. I've heard that too. I've also heard that some of it's been exaggerated. And now it's just gotten out of hand. So I don't know what to believe anymore. Queensland is Australia's Florida, is it? In what ways? It's fine. The only things trying to kill you are the animals, the weather, and the people. Perfect. That's very funny. Huh. Seems interesting. Swampy, humidity, loony politics, theme parks. Are there theme parks in in Queensland? There we go. Dinosaurs. Wait, power washers. Oh my gosh, am I an alien? I've never seen my face. But this is the playground. Is this a skate park? What does this mean? Interesting. That's really funny. I feel like I have a lot of friends in... I have a few friends in Brisbane. Got a couple in Gold Coast. But that's really interesting. What is... Where's Melbourne? Is that in Victoria? What state is that? What is the Victoria? What are the like stereotypes of Victoria? Are there any? I do remember asking an Australian once, where do the most hipsters live? And they told me Melbourne. They thought about it and they're like, Melbourne. Latte sipping art focus hipster. Okay, that's really funny. That's really funny. Where are the most Whistler, BC? What do you mean? Explain that. I have heard. I saw like a satire article that said like Australian backpacker. It was like Australian backpacker travels the world to meet people, only meets other Australians or something like that. That made me laugh because I feel like I feel like now that I thought about it, I was like, I suppose I have heard of like a lot of Australians like traveling the world or going on little like excursions like that, and it made me chuckle. We have the spaceship, the hand, and the statue. And there's me again. We're getting lots of lore. That's really interesting. It's interesting because also, so if we travel, it's automatically far away, so you might well make a big go for it. That's true. You might as well. I feel that. It's kind of like, I feel like Alaskans are kind of like that also, because if you're leaving the state, you're like, you're definitely, you're going on a journey. I went to an Aussie bar in Austria. I think they were confused. Wait, what? Was it, Outback Steakhouse, there you go. Was it an Outback Steakhouse? Shady, have you heard of Foster's beer? It was an Australian-themed pub with all Australian servers and bartenders. Wait, really? Oh, that's interesting. In the middle of Vienna, Austria. That's fascinating. Yes. Okay, that's funny. I was asking Pucks that because I can't remember what brought it up, but because he said something about a coffee company or coffee roasters in Australia called Foster's, and I said Foster's Australian for coffee, and then I had to explain that yeah, okay, he eventually said that, but because the slogan for it is Foster's Australian for beer. Yeah, that's that's amazing. But yeah, I've pretty much heard that no Australians actually drink that. That was tough to type out. I liked it though. I can hear it. I can hear the advertisement in my head. It's very funny. If I saw an Australian holding a Foster's, I would call the police. As you should. As you should. That's really funny. I can't imagine what an Australian-themed restaurant or bar would be like. I feel like it would just be the most, like, offensively stereotypical thing, maybe. I don't know. But maybe not. Maybe. It depends on how, like, hokey they're going with it, but I feel like most themed restaurants tend to go a little extreme, so I'm trying to imagine. I imagine everyone is talking like Crocodile Dundee? Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. It would be just a bunch of expats. They won't be Outback Steakhouse, yeah, for sure. We actually, with our friend Talinus, he lives in Brisbane, we were going over the Outback Steakhouse menu, and I was like, how legit is this? How often do you have this authentic food? It was a journey. Okay, we have one of the cars. This is the first house, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, there's this. This might just be the first house in total because there's the backyard thing. That's very funny. Can I share a link to the pub's website? Yeah. I think you should be able to, I think. But I will also permit you. 0% Crossfield. Crossfields, look at that logo. Down under, in the something of the, heart of the city. What's the food like? It looks like I expected. Right, stop what you're doing. Put down your phone. Pause your Spotify. Because if you haven't had the burger at Crossfields, you just haven't lived. It's a monster. One big fat delicious monster, and they all come with fries. Don't you guys say chips? Just picture that satisfied smile only a burger can inspire on your face right now. Or try our filet steak with pepper sauce, while our mixed meat plate will have you again and again saying, I can't believe I'm eating this, with a mouthful of kangaroo, crocodile, or grasshoppers. What? Oh, and our wasabi mayo will have your taste buds dancing to La Cucaracha with the grasshoppers. Wait, what? That's what that said. It says wait what in here. I'm very confused what this means. What's happening? Is this a Mexican food place? What's going on? We're waiting for you. P.S. Wear your stretchy pants. food was good. I will say the food looks good. I mean, just based on the pictures, they look good. I don't think we had a lot. Maybe just drank some beer. Just a pub with some Aussie beers. But look, it has a little one of the chicken. I think this is chicken. Has a little flag with a crocodile on it. So, wait, where is the menu? I want to see what the menu looks like. I must depart this digital domain and return to the world outside my screen. Shady, I hope you have a good one. Problem is you didn't have a single Australian accent. I know, I didn't. I feel like it would be offensive if I tried. Grandma's Chalky Cake. Chocolate cake, chocolate sauce, ice cream, almonds, whipped cream. I feel like they didn't really go very crazy with the names of the things. I feel like if you're theming it, you might as well. Like the chili cheeseburger. You can't call that like... Oh, they actually have kangaroo meat. Oh, interesting. I would try that. Very interesting. Wait, they do grasshoppers and mealworms as an appetizer? What? Okay. I don't know about this. You know things are going to be intense. Yeah, exactly. I know how I feel about that. Definitely didn't have that. Well, shame. You could have. That could have been your chance to have some grasshoppers and mealworms. This is the mayor's house. So as it is written, this has been foretold. This whole game. Interesting. I thought this was Toy Day. Okay. I don't know if I've seen... I feel like there are... Snapsicles. I feel like... I don't know if I've ever seen an Australian here in Alaska. I've never run into one anyways. We are kind of out of the way, though. I wonder what those are. I'm sure we'll figure that out. By the way, next week I have to go back to jury duty. So, I have no idea what my schedule is going to be besides the fact that I don't have to go in on Monday. But Tuesday and onward, no idea what the schedule is. Because if we start deliberations, we will have, like, potentially, potentially full days. Like, almost like an 8 to 5 type of thing. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm kind of hoping it won't take too many days, but we don't know kind of what the plan is for even trial stuff. We still have at least a day of trial left. Oh, I also don't know if I'm like, it's also possible that I am not like on the real jury. I could just be an alternate. So then it could just be sort of back to normal, but the schedule will not be very like thought out. It'll just be kind of, you know, just be sort of, we'll see what happens. And then once I figure out what the schedule is, then we'll, like, if it either finishes or I find out that I'm not an alternate or whatever, then, or if I figure out that I am an alternate and then I can just leave, then I'll try to come up with like an actual schedule. But I think we're gonna keep doing Zelda on Fridays. I don't think we'll do like Zelda multiple days a week, but it might just be like a Tears of the Kingdom Friday sort of deal. I think it's gonna be my plan. So we can still play some other games, because there's plenty of stuff that I really want to play. And we can also, that might change if there's like a new game that comes out, then, you know, we'll play that on launch day, but... We're only at 9%. Yeesh! I at least want to try to see if I can finish this wall. Maybe not fully, but I want to at least uncover all the murals here. I could, this is stone, right? We're out of stone. This would certainly help. This was the fire truck? Yeah. Okay, very cool. I like that. The gnome is always overseeing. I guess that's why he met us at the door this time. Which one's this one? Yeah, I don't know. Well, probably next week will be a lot of like power wash and I'm not sure what else. The air. Oh, this is the airplane hangar. Oh, and the monster truck thing. That was a cat. I remember. Is this the first level? And then a golf cart, a car. Is there a drill? We did do a drill, didn't we? Very interesting. Motorcycles, the bike. It's a nice little trip down memory lane. Oh, I remember this house. Yes. And then that's the actor's car, I think, and then the little van. I remember. So I'll come back to it. Now, we actually did that really fast, so we just.
This swarthy, bearded man before you.
Filler
will soon
Zombie.
be your
Hello, how's it going?
favorite Streamer.
How's your evening or day, depending on where you are? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We've just been lounging with some lo-fi and Powerwash Sim. Kind of just making our way through it. It's kind of taken us a while to get here, but here we are. Are you a big Powerwash fan? Is there was a ladder here. Right? Can I grab it from here? Maybe not. I thought it was up front, but maybe it doesn't exist. I guess we can. I'll just spend the rest of the soap on the sides. I'm gonna try to finish this room as much as possible, and then we'll end for today. Okay. Oh, no! Alright, well, let's see if there's a ladder. While we're here. Wasn't there? Oh, maybe you know what it was? I bet my cursor highlighted the gnome, and so I thought that was a ladder, but I don't see. There's only the scaffolding. That's probably what it is. Where did I put that? Let's see. I didn't jump, but we're fine. But we fine. Let's see. Today, I still have a bunch of work to do, so we're gonna wrap up soonish. But we'll be back tomorrow with more Tears. Well, with Tears of the Kingdom. I say more. Whoops. I say more, but we haven't played Tears of the Kingdom in forever. And we're still super early on. But we'll be picking that up tomorrow. Then next week, yeah, so next week I've got jury duty again, and so it'll probably be a lot of power wash. They might be late streams depending on how things go. And I don't know what else. Neglected that game a lot too. I kind of wanted to, so we started it, and then I kind of wanted to wait a little bit. I think people were so hyped that it kind of started to get a little spoilery in my opinion. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until the hype dies down a little bit, because I think people are kind of backseating a lot right now. Could also just do a couple of hours of just chatting streams to decompress with us after jury. That's also true. I feel like, well, someone would say all of our streams are just chatting streams. Wow. All of our streams are just wow. All of our streams are just chatting streams. I can speak like a human. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I mean, like with Power Wash, we pretty much just chat the entire time, kind of lounge. So it's, you know, ends up being okay. But yeah, there will be a lot of chatting for sure. It's just hard to plan out when I don't know kind of like what the day is gonna look like. Just gotta run by Tears of the Kingdom, I guess, and there's other things I've been playing on PlayStation 2. That's fair. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really like the game. I know I'm gonna like it. For me, though, it was more of like, okay, I think, you know, I don't like backseating, and we were getting a lot of it, and I just don't want to know anything. People kept telling me things, and I'm like, I don't want to know. I do not want to know this. So I was like, all right, we're gonna take a break from it. I think people are just a little too hyped. I love that people are excited and they want to share stuff, but it's like, I want to find that stuff for myself, please. So we'll give it another shot. I feel like this is like not reaching the ceiling very well. I might just need to switch to. It's an easy game to chat through. Yeah, for sure. Powerwash Sim, yeah, absolutely. It makes it nice. Like, the thing that I like doing the most is chatting, so I don't know if you guys can tell. But the thing that I enjoy doing the most is chatting. I'm okay with, like, little small bits of, you know, I don't need to be chatting the entire time, but, like, you know, if I'm focused on something, I don't like that, but, you know how it'd be. I do enjoy chatting a lot and talking to you guys. Enjoying the game, I'll go back to it every now and then, but there's so many games I've got. Keeping up Spider-Man back up for photos because I'm hyped for the new game and need a fix until then. Oh, that's totally fair. Totally fair. Totally get it. Okay, let's... I wonder how this goes. We'll wrap up after we finish this little roof thing. Centerpiece, the ceiling centerpiece. But yeah, so we'll continue that tomorrow. It'll be fun. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I'll make sure to have our backseating pinned message up. Yeah, I don't know what next week will look like. I'll try to give you guys as much of a heads up as possible. No idea how deliberations are gonna go if we have to do that. Could be either a quick thing or it could be like something that takes days. I suppose it depends on how everyone else feels. So it's kind of like, you know, I assume it'll at least take a day, but it might be a day and then probably another day because then you have to like all meet up again and give the result, so, or the verdict, so. Just don't know. Playing Miles Morales again, but the PS4 version just for easy trophies, I suppose, so I'd like to finish that for the new game right soon. Cool. So do we keep our fingers crossed that you are an alternate or that you aren't an alternate? I don't know. I don't know what I want to be, honestly. Part of me wants to see this to the end, you know? And so part of me wants to, like, part of me wants to see it to the very end and do the whole thing, but I'd also like my schedule to be normal again for the most part. So, or not, because it's just more chaotic. Because then I have to stay up pretty late doing a lot of work and. Be selfish and hope he's an alternate. Well, if you figure it out, let me know and I'll put that energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I do know that if I'm the if I'm in the jury, I want to be the foreman. I don't know how we decide that, but I want to be the foreman. I hope I get to be the foreman. Gallery? Oh, inner, I see. So we'll see how all that goes. How can they have you there for all those days and maybe not have you there for the decision stuff? So there are more jurors than needed. And part of that is so that in the case somebody is either compromised in some way, or they get sick, or something. There are alternates to take their place. However, they don't tell you who's an alternate and who's not, because they want you to be fully paying attention regardless. And so. Like, we've already had one person leave, so we have less we have less spots for alternates now, but so yeah, so it's a whole thing, but I can tell there's a few people that don't want to be on the jury, and that they're hoping that they're alternates, but you don't get to choose, unfortunately. I think we'll just be told. I love this song, by the way. I think I added this to like my car driving playlist, I think, because it's just so good. Makes sense, I guess. Can't have you just sat there thinking you're an alternate just out for a day and have a bit of fun. Yeah. Because likely, if you know you're an alternate, you might not pay attention, or you just might not take things as seriously, I guess. So, I have a feeling there's a chance that I'm not an alternate, but I don't know how they, like, decide. I feel like I'm the only one still listening to CDs in my car. Maybe. I haven't listened to a CD in my car in a while. I just use Spotify. I feel like we're very close. But also, there's so many little random dots. But where else will I listen to them? Oh, to your CDs? Good point. May just draw names from a hat and whoever is left is an alternate. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, I'm sure that's like, I'm sure that information is available somewhere. Again, I don't know if it's completely randomized or if there's some actual like thought process behind it. I'm one of the few men on the jury. So part of me feels like, I don't know if they like try to have it somewhat equal-ish, or if it matters. I guess I don't know. I don't know how any of that matters, or how, if, you know, how that works. But one of the few men on the thing. I'm also like of a handful of minorities, so I feel like maybe we finally got it. So I don't know if that's like factored in at all, like if they try to balance things out, or if it's legitimately just randomized. I could see honestly being either, because I don't think they want you to know. So like if you were like, well, you know, yeah, I don't know how they do that. That's how I'd want to do it. I'd hate to be the person who had to pick alternates that would take me 2 days or more just to decide that. Yeah. I know we were obviously picked for various reasons, like the defense and all of that. And the state or whoever, the attorneys, they all try to choose people who they think will probably go with them, but they can't choose somebody who seems too biased, I guess, in one way or the other. So I don't know. I don't know what they're like. I'm curious. Who knows? Thank you. Thank you for the dings. The dings make me feel alive. I think it's okay. You made up for it. Okay. You know, we'll get the rest of that. Gosh, look at, just like without even looking at it, you can see everything else down there just lights up. So, I mean, we still have a bunch to clean up here too, but we're not even 20%. We're not even 20. We've been here for a while. But all right, friends, I think this is how we're gonna stop today. But thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. Tomorrow we will be back. Oh, or that. Tomorrow we will be back with more Zelda. A blinding void. How would they know if you seem too biased? Yeah, so they have to ask you questions before that. But when you're chosen. We are actually ending. Oh gosh, the cuckoos for Zelda tomorrow. Oh no. I can almost get vaporized, you're right. Yeah, they ask you questions. You have to fill out some forms, and they ask you some questions about like that might be somewhat related to your case. And then they then follow up and ask you questions, like in front of everybody, and like on the record and everything. They ask you questions about, like, they show you a list of all of the witnesses and experts that might be called, and they ask you if you recognize any of the names. They also ask you like if you were in a case about a drunk driver, they might ask you, have you ever, like, do you know somebody who's been injured by a drunk driver? Do you know this or that? The only other time I've done jury duty, the case I think was about, and I didn't even get chosen, but the case was about some kind of medical malpractice. And so they asked all of us if we had any kind of thing with, have we experienced any medical malpractice ourselves or whatever? So that way because if you have, then they're going to be like, okay, well, likely they're going to side with the plaintiff or whatever. So, it's that kind of thing, but not good at being asked questions. I was fine with it. I'm okay with being asked questions. But, I was just nervous what they were going to ask me, I guess. But ended up being okay. But anyway, friends. Oh, I actually started cleaning a little bit more. I forget that you couldn't see that. I just went around and like just cleaned some dirt while we were talking about it. But friends, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. If you ever end up doing it, I'll just say I've been involved with it. All of it. I've experienced all of it. That's fair. By the way, friends, if you haven't, a friend of ours has been streaming Iron Pucks. A few of us have been hanging out over there. You should go. If you haven't, go drop him a follow. He's awesome. I've really been enjoying his streams. I know a few of you have already been over there. It's just always great to see you there. But besides that, I really don't have much else going on today besides work stuff. Need to eat some food because I haven't eaten. But yeah. Thank you for the relaxing stream. Of course. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it when you guys take time out of your day to be here and chat with me and lounge and all sorts of stuff. So thank you. Thank you, my friends. I think today we're just going to end. I'm a little tired also. So I think we're just going to end today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Zelda. So I hope you guys are ready for some Zelda. Have a great night, Jen and Chad. See you all for Zeldor. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Zeldor. But friends, thank you so much for being here, hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Oh gosh, it's so late for you, Vix. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. Oh, wait, no, before I go, I need to give a couple thank yous real fast. Sassy, thank you so much for resubbing for 25 months, and thank you so much for the 1,000 bits earlier. Also, thank you, that was so generous of you, thank you. And also, Filler Zombie, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. This time for real. Bye-bye!